Aaron, that was a very enjoyable family day at Plainmoor.
Yeah, very good. Really happy. The people that deserve the credit, the players, absolutely, because they've took on board so much, but they had to believe that they could go out and win a football match, and they did. They were superb. The first half we were happy with parts of it, without a final end product, a cutting edge, really, and they rectified that in 7 minutes, really, in the second half, and they come out absolutely flying. And we feel we've been the dominant team, been the better. At the same time, they've got a threat, and they've got some good players in their team, and they've got a certain way that does make it awkward to play against, and we still have to be mindful. And then when it goes to 3-1, the most pleasing thing is the reaction to then counteract that, because for 15 minutes we're on the ropes a little bit, I'll be honest, and the boys actually flipped it round and turned it, and we went and got another one and make it 4-1 in a comfortable afternoon, an enjoyable afternoon for us all. So that's something that this football club was craving and needed, and the boys delivered it for them. So I'm ever so proud of the players, ever so proud.
I don't expect you'll be able to give us exactly what you said in the dressing room at that interval, but what a response. You just touched upon it then. Not only getting those 3 goals right at the start of the second half, but they were attacking with so much belief. It looked like your team was going to score every time they went forward at that stage.
Sorry to correct you. Our team looked like they were going to score, and they did. Half time, it was only a couple of things. It wasn't a massive big thing, because overall we were quite pleased with the first half, because the wind was the conditions were playing a part to that. So there was just a couple of things that we sort of touched on. It's the players that turned it around themselves, I promise you, because there was elements there that they had to take on board, but at the same time they have to go out and produce, they have to go out and perform, and it's that final cutting edge and that final third bit of quality that we're just lacking from the first half that they really showed straight away. And we could have had a couple more, definitely, and then you could see the confidence in the players and the passing, and some of the play was really pleasing, and everything sort of come to fruition for a 15-20 minute spell at the start of that second half. So really pleasing, and something that we've spoke to the players about now is that is something to build on moving forward, because it doesn't surprise me. I know that group's got it in them. I know that group is a good football team. So I'm just really proud of them that they're able to show it, and they deserve all the praise.
I think in recent weeks the team has dominated games in parts, but not had that cutting edge in front of us. Do you think that those 3 goals coming so quickly, and obviously the fourth one at the end from being Big Dwayne as well, that's going to do them a lot of good and give them that confidence going forward in the next few weeks?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And results breeds confidence, breeds momentum, and they, like I say, we know they've got the quality. We've spoke to them about it, so it's just a case of having that sort of confidence to produce, and then winning a football match, and that's what they've done today, because we've scored a couple of goals, but then just been pegged back to get a couple of draws in the last couple of games. So the really pleasing things that they held on. They sucked up a bit of pressure in the late on in the second half, and then went on and produced another goal. And I'm so happy. I celebrated like I'd scored the goal for Dwayne. He deserves that, because he's worked ever so hard, and coming back, after 10 years as an old teammate of mine, I was just so pleased for him, because that meant a lot to him and meant a lot to all the players. You could see it was a really poignant moment. So absolutely buzzing for Big Dwayne.
It's probably not fair for me not to also mention the defence, because obviously in that first half there were some key interceptions. You obviously brought Austin back in, and Mark Holstead also made a couple of important saves. That they played their part. Everyone played a part today, didn't they?
Absolutely, and that just goes to show that Dartford are a decent side, and the way they set up, and they had a couple of chances, and that's things we're going to look at, because no performance is perfect. There's always elements to look at, but Mark's a very good goalkeeper, and the defence played ever so well as well. So really pleased with the results. Everybody played their part, but the players, I promise you, the players deserve the credit, because they've had to go through a lot in the last couple of weeks, and to put on that performance and to send everybody home happy on Family Day. Couldn't ask much more from them. So really appreciate their effort and their performance today.
I don't know if you've had a chance to look at the scorelines elsewhere. It could be argued that many have gone our way today. Cut the gap to 7 points. There's been some surprising scorelines today. There's still a lot to play for this season, isn't there?
Yeah, let's just enjoy the win. Let's enjoy the win because we've got another game on Tuesday and then we'll see where we're at from there. But like I say, the most important thing is praise the players because they deserve it. So well done to the boys. Well done to everybody who come today because there's a fantastic noise and atmosphere at Plainmoor like it has been the last couple of weeks. And I'm just really happy we could send everyone home happy, pleased, and hopefully they come back on Tuesday because we're going to need them again. So thank you to everybody.
Because the fans have gone the extra mile recently, haven't they? And when they create an atmosphere like that today, it's a fortress for any visiting team, isn't it?
Absolutely. We spoke about it, no end, and it can't go unnoticed either. And I'm never going to get tired of saying thank you and how much that support means to all of us at the football club, not just financially, but most importantly for everybody's spirits, because it really has lifted everybody. So thank you to everybody. We really appreciate it, and I'll never get tired of saying that. So always correct me if I say, forgive me if I've said this before, but I'll never get tired of saying it. So thank you to everybody.
Well, thank you for joining us, Aaron, and congratulations on a superb result tonight.
Yeah, cheers. Good on you.